What's good, everyone, and welcome to the channel. This is College Football 26 Dynasty mode, where we're building a program from the ground up, recruiting future stars and chasing championships the hard way. No shortcuts, no handouts, just pure college football chaos. And if you love close games, Heisman level recruiting, clutch moments, program rebuilds, you are absolutely in the right place. In this series, we're continuing to take Texas State and turning them into a national powerhouse. Every decision matters, and from the recruiting trail to the fourth down calls and the biggest moments of the season. Make sure you like the video, drop a comment in the predictions, and make sure you subscribe to not miss this journey. All right, everyone. Texas State isn't sneaking up on anyone anymore. Now they're the ones being hunted. Coming off a 13-1 record with Kyrie Williams, the target's on their back. These young stars have got to step up or step away from the pressure that's about to unfold in this season. Fresh out the gate, we have Greg Russell going for a long game. And stepping into his role now, newly acquainted, newly rostered, wide receiver Moses Mama steps onto the field for his second reception of the day. Kyrie Williams is still sitting back here, dicing and slicing, and able to hit Jalen Smith, a wide receiver that is transferred in, who looks to carve out a role and make sure that he has his impact felt across this offense out wide. Coming up a little short, Coach Barber sees that we're on fourth down. He's going for it, and Moses Mama converts for a first down. And with that, Coach Major Applewhite slows down the tempo, points out the running back could be open on a slide route, and there he is, wide open for the catch. He makes a move, cuts, jukes, gets open, and gets tackled inside the 15. And with that, Kyrie spots that he has a linebacker against a wide receiver of Jalen Smith, and he throws over the middle for a good completion. And now following into the red zone, what does the wide receivers have? No, it's a running back handoff for a touchdown. And it's the first score of the game and the first score of the season for junior running back Greg Burrell. And with that, Texas State takes a commanding lead on the road in Norman. And coming out on offense is OU, led by Leo Hannon, a backfield creator with sleight of hand at gold and a great arm to boot. Flanking him in the backfield is Xavier Robinson, a running back that is a downhill runner, an amazing cutter, and more importantly, someone that's shifty and can make it happen. Also in the backfield is Desmond Sexton, number 31, who is more of a receiver type. And making a big play is Miles Coleman. Don't let the size fool you. He's a mighty mouse with a big heart, folks. And OU strikes back and gets themselves onto the board. It's 7-6, Texas State OU. How can Texas State find a way to answer, folks? Are we going to have to change our coverage and stay away from the man? Or are we going to have to find a way to get a spy over top of that quarterback and find a way to get pressure on this? Because we need to stop this now. And with that, Kyrie Williams sees that they are now matching a linebacker on Greg Burrell once again, and he gets out of the backfield for a first down. Keeping the chains moving, Greg Burrell still continues to chug along and gets a great healthy gain on first down. Checking out the middle of the field once again, can we find our guy? We do, Cornelius Warren for the first down. Setting up the screen, Greg Burrell once again cutting back outside, cutting back inside, gets a near first down. Others, no, he does not get it. And on third and short, wide receiver caught over the middle for LJ Johnson once again, moving the chains. And once again over the middle, it is Jalen Smith for a healthy gain on second down. And on third and long, thrown to Greg Burrell, it is 4th and 4. Will Texas State go for it to start out the second quarter? Let's go ahead and check out these quarterbacks as Kyrie Williams is leading this offense down the field. Leo Hannon is 100% on the day. Leading the offense 5 wide, it's a slot out route for Moses Mama, first down. And once again, Greg Burrell leading themselves into the end zone for a touchdown lead for Texas State. He says, unlike last year, this year, we're cashing these chips in. We're making sure we get TDs, not field goals. Now, I want 6, not 3. I want to get into the crib, folks. OU retaking the field with Leo at the helm. He checks into a play. He looks to see if he can make a play in the passing game, but he gets sacked by Zach Chapman, the defensive end all-around star player for Texas State. This defense looks to be much improved to start out this year. Let's go ahead and see if we can continue to make more havoc, a name brand for this team. Leo in the backfield fakes the handoff, keeps the ball, and Bugs makes the play in the backfield. Once again, faking, no, it's a run, and Xavier Robinson on third down comes up short. Texas State gets the ball back. Texas State going down the field on second down. Checks into a 5 wide, and across the middle is wide open is Jalen Smith, and he takes it for a healthy first down. Moving forward, Greg Burrell into the backfield. Handoff, going forward, and he bursts through the line, and he gets a healthy another first down. And going on the play fake, it is Juan Simmons for a short gain. Kicking a field goal, seeing if we can go up by nearly 2 scores. And the kick is good. Texas State up 17-7. Leo faking a handoff, throwing out wide. Collecting it is Rico Gooden. For a near first down, it is third and short. Can Texas State get the ball back with great field position? And it is a QB keeper for a first down. Going into the first down play call. Again, Leo throwing downfield, he hits his receiver. Moving down the field for another first down is Leo Hannon. He throws for Sexton, and he gets a great stiff arm for a first down. Leo moving the ball once again down the field, and he completes it to his wide receiver once again. Leo down the field, screenplay for Desmond Sexton. He breaks off a tackle for another first down. OU on the move. Can Xavier Robinson break the tackle? He cannot. Powless for a tackle for loss on the play. Leo moving, changing the play, 5 wide. He throws, searches, hits Rico Gooden once again. Third and long. In the red zone. Leo commanding the team. Xavier Robinson in the backfield. Xavier Robinson in motion. Leo stops the play, calls to protection, moves, heck, and finds Rico Gooden in the back of the end zone for another touchdown. OU cuts the lead down to 3. This OU team is not to be trifled with. They were going to be ranked one way or another. And in the SEC, it's eat or be eaten. And honest to God, they're really damn good. Really underrated if we look at it as a whole picture. Texas State on offense, 5 wide. Wide receiver caught over the middle. It's Skylar Lewis. And with that, let's go ahead and see if Texas State is able to capitalize on the field position and work their way downfield with 2 timeouts left in their back pocket before the quarter ends. Moves, wide receiver screen. Cornelius Warren out wide. And it looks as if Texas State is moving into the second half. Texas State leads with 177 passing yards against 154 with 41 rushing yards and a good time of possession to control the clock, making sure that they're able to grind out first downs and convert third downs. Leo Hannon coming out of the shotgun. Third quarter, throws it to Desmond Sexton, and he gets near first down yardage. On third and short, Leo throwing. Gets picked off by J.J. Casey, the free safety. Change of possession. Texas State looks to capitalize on the field position, throwing out wide to Juan Simmons, who breaks a tackle and gets another first down. Moving into the next play, 3rd and 13. Deep into the position, they throw a screen play, and Gray gets hit into the backfield, spins off a tackle, but still gets tackled for a loss. Moving into the next play, Texas State looks to see if they can capitalize on this field position and continue to get points, kicking a field goal, and the kick is good. Texas State leads 20-14. Play fake. Leo throwing over the middle, gets a strike to Zion Kearney. First down. And running into the backfield, it is Xavier for a loss against Powless, the nose tackle. Freshman against senior. Leo On the next play, throwing over to the middle, he hits Xavier Robinson for a first down. With well over 200 yards, Leo moves into the next play, second down. And Zion Kearney is wide open for a down the middle touchdown. OU now leads the game 21-20. And with that, Norman is rowdy and ruckus once again. Omar Khan whiffed on the tackle for loss, possible sack into the backfield. Let's go ahead and see how Texas State is able to respond. Kyrie Williams looking a bit confused on the play art. He is moving in motion in the backfield. Cornelius Warren throwing right down the middle is wide receiver Skylar Lewis. Moving into the next play, it is 1st and 10. Snap. Greg Burrell running down the field. He has wide open space into the 30, 20, 15, and shoved out at the 13-yard line. Greg Burrell churning out yardage as he normally would. He says, we're here to play, we're here to fight, we're here to scrap, we're here to win, folks. We're not here to get anywhere else. We're here to make sure that it's the season. Texas State still with a great set of yardage. They are on 2nd and 9 with the clock going near to 1. Wide receiver over the middle. It's Skylar Lewis for a touchdown. Skylar Lewis looks to see if he can crank out a great season and make sure that this Texas State team continues to stay on top. 26-21. Skylar says, let's play catch up. And now let's see how OU responds. Leo, play fake, and intercepted by Gonzalez, the linebacker. The budding star is able to make a play against this amazing offense. And with that, Leo Hannon has thrown his 2nd interception of the day. And Brian Gonzalez looks to see if he can start this season and crank out some W's, y'all. Fellas, I think this guy is going to be able to become a great player as long as we're able to keep him healthy. He is quite good in coverage. And one thing that I know about this game, linebackers that are good in coverage that can lurk and make plays, they're difficult to find. Running into the backfield is the new running back Tyshawn Lewis, but getting hit in the backfield is Juan Simmons. And with that, we move into the 4th quarter. Quarterbacks are looking a little more even. Again, Leo throws for 3 touchdowns so far with 2 nasty interceptions that have cost this team points. Can OU rally? It's still 27-21. And moving on, can they convert for a spit of points? They do not. Texas State misses the field goal. Leo Hannon back out, 2nd and 13. Throws completed to Miles Coleman for a short gain, 3rd and 8 upcoming. And with that, Miles Coleman goes for over 1,500 career receiving yards for OU. Once again, Leo commands the offense, sets them on 3rd and long. Defense, pushing, creates pressure. Leo sitting, waiting for his wide receiver to get open. They do. And for another first down. Leo takes a snap, moves over, and he gets sacked in the backfield. It is 2nd and 15 as Zach Chapman created pressure once again. The star player rose to the occasion. Y'all, it's quite refreshing to see just players create pressure and havoc in the backfield. I mean, it's so inconsistent on this game, so it's just beautiful to see young players and old players alike just be able to create pressure, man. And with that, it is 4th and 1, and Xavier Robinson takes the ball, and he runs out to the outside, gets around the corner, and he's running, and gets tackled at the 8-yard line. 1st and goal at the 6. Leo searching, looking, and he hits a wide receiver for another touchdown. This time, it's his tight end, the vertical threat, Tremont Wheeler. This guy, y'all, has an amazing skill set. At 6'6", an amazing speed and agility in catching. honestly, he's going to be a threat for the SEC moving forward. Good luck to y'all. And with that, OU is up 28-27. Running over the middle is Skylar Lewis for another first down on 2nd and 5. 5 wide once again. Wide receiver over the middle. It is the freshman. And once again, 5 wide. Can anyone be found? And they do. Wide receiver is going for another first down. Kyrie Williams looking once again, 5 wide, setting over the defense, and it is caught for another first down on 3rd and 4. On first down, can we catch anything? And it is caught once again for a safety on the no huddle for another first down. And with the pressure mounting near the 2-minute warning, it is wide receiver J.J. Harrell over the middle, and it is a touchdown. Texas State now leads 33-28 against OU in Norman. Do we feel the SEC on edge once again? JJ may not have gotten a lot of burn last year, but this year he says, I'm going to cash in. There's no Bo Sparks. There's no Tylen Cetron. No problem. I'm here to help. And going for 2. Can they make a play? They do. And JJ says, come on over here. I got you. OU back on the field nearing the 2-minute warning. Can they make a play? And Leo gets it off. Good for a first down. Nearing the 2-minute warning, and Leo fakes the handoff, hits Kearney. And there we are under the 2-minute warning, 1:57 and counting. Can OU get back into this game? Can they make a play? Thrown out wide. It's Gooden once again, 3rd and short. And going for it, Leo pushing, finds his wide receiver. It's Kearney for a first down. Leo sets the protection. First down and going, and ball out. And there we are. It is to Gooden once again. Hit by Zach Chapman, who peels back to make the play. Leo going, ball out. Miles Coleman for a first down. Leo taking the ball, throwing, and it is dropped by Gooden in the end zone. Now let's go ahead and see if Leo's able to make a play. He rolls, and he throws, and it is caught for a first down by Zion Kearney. Going. OU pushing the ball down the field, and it gets caught once again. Tick. Can they beat the clock though? And once again, Xavier pushes off and he runs for a first down. Running up the middle, going downhill is what he does. Can Texas State keep them from getting in the end zone and getting themselves back into this game? And Damian Buggs makes a play into the backfield to keep them short. Wildcat formation. Xavier takes the ball and he gets hit in the backfield. 3rd and goal. Clock going. No timeouts left. What can OU do to get back into this game? How can they get this back? And clock is going, and it is done. Game over. Texas State wins 35-28 in Norman. To start this year, number 23 marches in and marches out with a near 300-yard game. W. Telling you guys, this team feels great this year, y'all. We're able to get pressure. We're able to get turnovers. We're able to make plays. And we got playmakers all around. Kyrie's going to be well protected. And more importantly, we have guys that we can look forward to and depend on. We can trust this team, y'all. And Texas State walks out with a win against the SEC with nearly 400 total yards and 60 plays at a clip of 6.3 yards. And OU walks out with an L and unfortunately has a tough season ahead of us. But can they register to the voters that once again, that number 23 ranking is not for show. It's actually just a warning to everybody else out there. We're here to stay. We're not here to play. Leo walks out with 354 yards and 4 touchdowns with 2 interceptions. And Xavier walks out with 57 yards on the day. No TDs. Goodness gracious. Rico Gooden walks out with the most wide receiver touches, with Xavier Kearney walks out with nearly empty calories of over 104 receiving yards. And on our side, for the good guys, Texas State walks out with a victory. Kyrie Williams knocking out nearly 300 passing yards on the day with 2 touchdowns. Greg Burrell walking out with 2 touchdowns with over 80 yards. Tyshawn King looking to see if he can make a comeback in this season and come out great. Moses Mama walks out with 9 receptions and Juan Simmons walking out with 7. Skylar Lewis walking out with the big touchdown, and J.J. Harrell walking out with the great 2-point conversion and touchdown to seal this game. Let's see if our playmakers continue to be just that, playmakers. This team's front 4 and front 5 have been able to make a great impact, y'all. I think we should give them a round of applause because they're able to make this defense and offense look amazing. Damian Buggs walks out with a great set of plays against the ball and attacking downhill. Zach Chapman leading from the sack and TFL and total tackles percentage. And J.J. Casey and Brian Gonzalez walk out with interceptions to make this defense show out. And with that, let's go ahead and check out the top 25. And from week 1, Georgia stands out against Louisville 24-17, Clemson at number 2, Alabama at number 3, Oregon at number 4, winning against Utah State, Ohio State, Florida, Texas A&M, Miami, Penn State, and Ole Miss stand pat with no games at this time. Notre Dame walks out with a W 23-17 against Georgia Tech. Pittsburgh steamrolls Wisconsin. Mississippi State, no games, but BYU rolls into Oregon State and wins. Indiana, no games. And Texas Tech loses to North Texas 38-39. Wow. SMU has no games. UCLA wins convincingly over an FCS team. Duke wins against number 22 Auburn, and North Carolina wins against unranked UConn. Baylor has no games. And of course, Texas State wins their game against OU. And with that, let's go ahead and check our conference of the Pac-12 and see how it looks. And for the health of it, UCLA leads with a 1-0 game, coming out with a point force of 66 and only giving up 3. They lead the conference right now in points forced. The SEC has Georgia on top of Alabama, Florida, Texas A&M trailing, and Ole Miss, Mississippi State following shortly behind. In the ACC, Clemson leads the rankings with number 2, and Miami follows ahead of Pittsburgh, Duke, North Carolina, Stanford, and Louisville. Louisville losing once again to Georgia, and Virginia Tech not being able to improve themselves moving into it. In the Big 12, BYU leads 1-0. Texas Tech loses. Houston wins their first game, and Utah and Oklahoma State walk out with W's. TCU and Arizona avoid the L column. In the Big 10, Oregon leads Ohio State, Penn State, Notre Dame, Indiana, Nebraska, and UConn. Wisconsin doesn't avoid the L train and falls to 0-1. Moving into our next game, we're going to play against Texas A&M, who is ranked at number 7 right now, led by QB Michael Hawkins, a dual threat, who is flanked by Derek McFall and Matt Little, who are both east-west type of backs. Wide receiver Terry Bussey, Drayton Dickmans, Tristan Norman, and Keody Armstrong to round out this amazing crop of talent at the wide receiver and skill position. This team, folks, is loaded. I think they could honestly go all the way if they're able to make it through the gauntlet of the SEC. And quite frankly, I think they could, if they can find a way to overcome Georgia, that is. This tight end group, led by Keody Armstrong, is dangerous. He may be listed as a gritty wide receiver and a gritty possession one at tight end, but don't be fooled, y'all. He's an amazing talent. This offensive line group is nothing to sneeze at, with left guard Chase Basantis leading them as far as overall and impact on this team. Although this team might not have the immediate playmakers in the defensive front that are over the 90 overall rating, they do make up for it with depth. They have a ton of edge rushers and a good pair of tackles that consistently grind out and get pressure, y'all. They are dangerous. Now, on the opposite end, their linebacker core is a little bit less with numbers, but they are good overall. Most of them are into the mid 80s or the high 80s, and their cornerbacks are studs. Colton is going to make life a little bit more difficult for everybody out wide. Moses Mama, DeMarcus Heaney, LJ Johnson, Jalen Smith, it doesn't matter. They're going to have to try to go through him. But they do have a weakness with Eric Watkins. He is a little bit low, and their free safety and their strong safety are quite different. As Rashad Johnson Jr., he might be related to the Rashad Johnson out of Alabama, but goodness gracious, he is highly coveted, and he would have been sought after in the portal if he would have had a chance to test the open market. But he is quite the playmaker. So let's go ahead and tune in to Texas State heading to College Station to take on the Texas A&M Aggies. And let's go ahead and see if Reve the 10th, and there she is! Coming out onto the field are the Texas A&M Aggies for this top 25 matchup between Texas A&M of number 7 and Texas State ranked at 25. And let's go over our keys to the game. Texas State needs to win outside. Let the playmakers be playmakers. Get separation down the field and attack. Texas A&M needs to have their QB process and smoothly get the ball out as quickly as possible. Stay on time, stay on schedule. Michael Hawkins leads Texas A&M out to the ball. They get and throw, and it is incomplete for their wide receiver. Next play, 2nd and 10. Michael Hawkins taking the ball, dropping back, throws, hits his tight end number 21. Next play, 3rd and 6. Michael Hawkins steps back and he gets sacked by Anthony Paulus, the nose guard. He looks to see if he can make this game complete and dominant for Texas State. Texas A&M looks to come out and punt the ball on 4th and long in their own territory. Paulus is becoming a stud on this defensive line. And Kyrie Williams leads Texas State out onto the field with LJ Johnson, Greg Burrell, and Moses Mama and DeMarcus Heaney showing up on the outside. 5 wide, throwing outside. Moses Mama is hit for a good, healthy completion. And into the backfield, Greg Burrell takes the ball, gets hit for a no-yard gain. Coming out, 3rd and short. Throwing to the ball, and he gets the ball. It is 4th and inches, and going for it is Texas State. Texas State completes for a first down for a quick Greg Burrell hit. Greg Burrell runs through the line, gets through, and gets a healthy, good yardage gain. 3rd and short. Kyrie surveying, seeing what he can spot, and he hits the tight end for a quick gain. And the tight end is rumbling, stumbling, and he gets tackled near the 25-yard line. 5 wide once again. Kyrie throws over the middle, hits LJ Johnson. No, it's Jalen Smith running towards the end zone, and he stops short at the 2-yard line. 1st and goal, and Greg Burrell runs it in for a touchdown. His 3rd of the season. Greg Burrell looks to make a statement for the Doak Walker Award. Greg Burrell, Cornelius Warren, Tyshawn King, they look to spearhead a 3-headed monster going into this season and continuing to get production from the backfield. Let's see how long it takes for defenses to adjust. Michael Hawkins, keeper, he rolls out to the outside and he gets a 7-yard gain on 1st and 10. 3rd and short, and Derek McFall gets hit in the backfield. It's 4th and 4. Moving over to the second possession, and Texas State is punting the ball back to Texas A&M after going 3 and out. Texas A&M on the next play, it's Matt Little running to the outside. He gets hit in the backfield. Michael Hawkins running to the outside. He gets hit in the backfield, and he gets stuffed by J.J. Casey. 7-0. Moving into 3rd and long. Throw deep. Is it Terry Bussey? He is not able to bring in the reception. Moving back over, change of possession. Wide receiver, LJ Johnson gets open for a first down near the 33-yard line. And running on 2nd and 6, Moses Mama hit on the flare out. He gets another first down. Moses Mama looks to make a statement in his true freshman season. First quarter ending out, we have Texas Bobcats running out with an 89-yard passing game so far to 4 yards. Moving into the second quarter, we have action as it is 3rd and short with the Jalen Smith catch. Kyrie surveying, checking, seeing if he can find anybody open. He does. It is Moses Mama on the hit route. going back over to the middle. It's 1st and goal. Can Greg Burrell run this ball into the end zone? Let's go ahead and see. And he gets the ball, holds it, runs, and it's his 3rd. No, it's his 4th touchdown of the season. Texas State up 13-0. Greg Burrell looks to see again. I want to get that Doak Walker Award this year. And change of possession. Michael Hawkins drops back, surveys, and gets hit by Brian Gonzalez, the lurker linebacker. This stud defensive player says, you know what? We got to shut this down. We don't want no momentum going to Texas A&M today. We're stopping this now. Sam Backer says, you know what? We're getting this done. Brian, Aaron Jones, and J.J. Casey look to make up our second level defenders. We do rotate in J.J. Casey to make sure that we're able to have a speed element in case we need to have him at nickel, dime. We're able to drop him down and double up on people. All right, Michael Hawkins moving on 2nd and 14, throws, hits Terry Bussey on the outside for a quick end route. It is 3rd and 8 on 3rd down. Michael drops back, surveys, throws, looks deep, and he finds Terry Bussey. Casey gets cooked. Casey Cush gets cooked out there on the outside. Change of possession. Kyrie Irving. Surveying. He hits LJ Johnson. No, it's Jalen Smith once again over the middle. Kyrie looking, throws. He gets hit in the backfield. Changing the possession. It's Aiden Jones running to the backfield. He gets Michael Hawkins for a sack. Aiden Jones, Brian Gonzalez, they are very versatile. Very, very versatile. And again, J.J. Casey, Aiden Jones, and Brian Gonzalez make up our second level to have a strong defense complement this offense. Aiden Jones, with his first sack of the day, he looks to disrupt this play on 2nd and 17. Michael Hawkins drop back, survey, looks over the middle. He hits his running back, McFall, and he gets a healthy gain. It's 3rd and 6. Walking out to 3rd and 6, it looks to be that we have a 4-2 defense onto the field, and he runs, he throws, and it hits Terry Bussey for a 1st down. Michael dropping back again, hitting over the middle. It's his wide receiver, number 6. J.J. Casey ends up injured onto the field. He comes out of the game and running on 2nd and 10, surveying all the time in the world. Hits Darren McFall for a 1st down, and he runs through tackles, and he gets closer to the end zone. Michael Hawkins once again surveyed. It's 3rd and goal. Throwing, hits his it hits his tight end, and it comes up short of the goal line. On 4th and goal, under the 2-minute warning, Michael Hawkins takes the ball and he walks into the end zone for a touchdown for Texas A&M to even up this score, possibly 14-13 with 1:56 counting on the field. This guy, Michael Hawkins, y'all, he is dangerous, folks. Him being a dual threat, I know he's listed as a pure runner, but he's a dangerous threat in the backfield. Surveying, Kyrie throws, hits his wide receiver, LJ Johnson, for a good 1st down and a juke move. Even more yardage, getting out at the 41-yard line. And changing the possession after going 3 and out, 4th and 3, punting the ball back to Terry Bussey. Terry goes, hits the logo, and he flies through almost got through the last tackle. He gets hit at the 30-yard line. Michael dropping back, hits his running back, Matt Little, for a near 1st down. It's 3rd and 1. On 3rd down, Michael looking, surveying, throwing, he gets intercepted by the safety. Complimenting our guy, J.J. Casey, is Patrick Smith-Young. Patrick looks to see if he can carve out another good season on this Texas State defense, y'all. I think his playmaking skills are going to be so incredible on this defense now that we have someone to complement him running into the box or just being able to fly back there on any type of coverage, whether it's 3, 4, 2, man, 1, 0, doesn't matter. He can play it, y'all. After the turnover, 2nd and 11, throwing over the middle, it's Moses Mama again for a 1st down. Pushing the ball down the field, and it is DeMarcus Heaney hitting the out route for a quick near short yardage gain. And Moses Mama gets a good foot down on the toe tap swag, but it looks like it's incomplete. Wait a minute. There's a review of the play. And it's DeMarcus Heaney toe tap swag and getting us near the 1st down yardage. It is 3rd and short. with a possibility of getting a first down in the goal line situation. And running the ball, no, it's a pop pass for Juan Simmons. Juan Simmons gets into the end zone for another touchdown for Texas State to pull ahead 20-14 late in the second quarter, just before half. They look to see if they can double dip and come out of the half and get another play on this field to possibly see if they can get another score leading out from the halftime. It's halftime, and Texas A&M is down 14-21. Texas State Bobcats have completed a whopping 22 of 30 for 192. Texas A&M has thrown for 15 times, only completing 11 for a whopping 174 yards. Coming out of half, Greg Burrell running for a first down yardage. No, it is short, 2nd and inches. Again, ball going straight to Burrell. He gets near first down yardage. Tyshawn King moving the ball upfield, passing the 50-yard line. And with that, Texas State kicks the ball for a punt to give it back to Terry Bussey. And on the 1st and 10 coming in, McFall cuts through the vine, and he works his way for a first down. Moving on to the next play, 2nd and 10 in the third quarter, 6:30 and counting. Coming down, Michael throws, hits his wide receiver, number 0, for a first down. Moving into the next play, Michael drops back, looks, hits his wide receiver for a spin move, and another first down. Michael pulling the ball, runs, it's Little, and he gets hit for a loss. Moving into the next play, Michael drop back, surveys the field, looks, hits his running back out of the backfield. It's McFall again. And now 3rd and long. Michael drops back, looks, surveys, attempts to pull up, and he runs and he takes off, and he gets a first down tackle by Bugs, the corner. Michael survey, looking, hit, and he gets the ball out, but it is broken up for a 4th and goal attempt. And the field goal is good. The lead is now 21-17, Texas State. Burrell running, getting a first down on 1st and 10, move those chains. Looking, Burrell runs once again up the middle, gets hit for a healthy gain of 5. Moving into the next play for 2nd and 5. Williams moves, Burrell cuts, he gets hit for a short gain. It's 3rd and 1. What's the play call? From here, Burrell takes the handoff and he gets a first down. Moving into the next play, King hit for a short gain, but there's a penalty on the play. And with that, it's holding on the offense. March those chains back. And Kyrie Williams survey hits his wide receiver, and we move into the 4th quarter. Juan Simmons with 9 targets, Moses Mama and LJ Johnson with 7, and Jalen Smith rounding out with 5 targets on the day. Moving to the 4th quarter, over the middle, it's Jalen Smith yet again. He's moving the chains for a first down. Clock ticking, King in the backfield, Williams offset, King gets the ball. It's a first down on 1st and 10. Move those chains again. King in the backfield, Williams looking, hands the ball off. King makes a cut, a beautiful cut into the backfield, and he gets another first down on 3rd and long. Kyrie throws the ball. It is incomplete. And on the 4th down play, can this field goal be good? It is straight down the middle for 3 extra points. Texas State up by a full touchdown lead. And throwing to the outfield is Michael Hawkins. He gets a completion. Michael Hawkins takes it for a keeper around the middle, and he gets and breaks another tackle. He works his way towards the 50. Michael with 7 minutes and 9 seconds on the clock remaining. Surveys, looks, heaves the ball down the field. Can he complete it? And he does for a touchdown to Terry Bussey, his 2nd on the day. This guy is a damn good athlete, folks. And he puts Texas A&M in a possible opportunity to cut this lead down to 1 and tie this game with an extra point pending. Telling you folks, Terry Bussey is not just a runner. He's all around good player. And Hawkins, not too shabby. Kyrie Williams looking to see if he can hand off. He does to King, and he gets a good first down. Kyrie Williams looking to see if he can get this game back in hand and seeing if he can cut this field down to size and make it a respectable kick or see if he can get a score. And he throws it to Jalen Smith for another first down. Clock ticking. And it's a screenplay to Burrell. Oh, it's a screenplay, and King is hit in the backfield. Change of possessions. It looks as Hawkins takes the field, surveys, hits his tight end for a first down. Keeping the clock going, seeing if they can march down the field. Hawkins throws, hits his wide receiver. Yet again, another first down. Under 3 minutes to go. Hawkins looks, surveys, has all the time in the world. Hits his wide receiver, Terry Bussey, again on fire. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock with 2:23 remaining. And it's a handoff to Matt Little. He gets hit in the backfield by J.J. Casey. Hawkins looks, RPO throws, and he hits his wide receiver out wide. And it's a 3rd and 13. What can Texas State do to overcome this hill? They look, push. Can they get this ball completed? It is incomplete. Can Texas A&M kick this field goal and make it? It looks to be wide left. Texas A&M misses the field goal. Texas State gets back onto the field. Can they make a play? Can they force this game into overtime by bleeding out the clock? Let's find out. Williams coming out 5 wide. Looks, surveys, throws the ball, hits his wide receiver for a first down. Looks again, goes over the middle. He hits Burrell for a healthy gain of 4. 5 wide yet again, throwing the ball. It's Lewis, Skylar Lewis for a first down. Kyra Williams surveys yet again, throws the ball over the middle. It's Skylar Lewis. Can he make a first down? He does get the chains moving again. 38 seconds and counting. Kyrie looking over the middle. He hits Evans over the middle. Kyrie searching, surveying, hits Moses Mamba for a great first down toe tap swag. 32 seconds remaining. Kyrie looking, hit Moses Mamba, who turns upfield and gets a healthy gain to make it 2nd and 3. And a wide receiver cat over the middle. It's Evans yet again. Can he catch it? He catches it again for a healthy gain. Timeout on the field. Texas State finally in the red zone. Can they capitalize on this? They do, and it is Skylar Lewis for a touchdown. Texas State on top, 30-24, with 9 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Skylar Lewis looks to add himself another touchdown onto the record books and push this team further into the stratosphere of a top 10 regular season win. Texas State with the kickoff to come out after the 9-second mark. And here we are. Texas A&M takes the ball out. It's risky. Is he going to be able to capitalize? He does not. He puts the ball on the turf. What in the world? Let's go ahead and see if we can have a replay and look back and see what happened. Did he put the ball back on the turf? What in the world occurred? What was going through his mind here, folks? Let's go ahead and get a little bit closer of a look. And he did cough up that ball. But who recovered? Could it be Texas A&M? Was it Texas State? Oh, there it is, clear as day. Texas State recovers the ball, number 19 on the jump. And to capitalize this and see if we can get another first down to crank out the clock. And it is a first down. And with that, Texas State walks out of College Station with a W against the number 7 Texas A&M Aggies. Kyrie Williams with a spectacular 300-yard performance. This team, y'all, is coming together like none other. I haven't had a dynasty like this since maybe 2009. And goodness gracious, has it never felt any better than going against Texas A&M with Texas State and rising up the ranks to become a better program than I've ever seen before. It's just awesome being able to see the fruits of your labor and to see these kids just grow up before your eyes, man. Freaking awesome. Freaking awesome. And with that, we may have some coaching points moving ahead. And as we see, we have ourselves a tough test ahead with number 9 overall ranked Penn State on the schedule up next at Happy Valley. After that, we have UTSA and then number 1 ranked Georgia to close out our non-conference schedule. Man, oh man, that I-35 rivalry has not looked any better. It's been a tough set of games to start out with the season, but doggone it, I'm looking forward to it. After that, we have Boise, UCLA, Washington State, and Colorado State to start out our first 6 games for the Pac-12 season. And with this, we see Coach Barber has a great record showing so far. We have 8-5, 13-1 in the last season, with our playoff game ending the season against Oregon, unfortunately losing. But we are out to start the gate in 2027 with a 2-0 record. And it looks to be that we are safe in this job. So, coming out to State College, let's go ahead and see how we amp up and show up against the Penn State Nittany Lions. Texas State looks to come in and see if they can bolster up against this tough outfit that they have. Penn State is led out by Ethan Grunkemeyer, a pocket passer, with Nolan Ray as their downhill threat, Quentin Martin, number 25, as their east-west playmaker, and wide receiver Larry Humans, Kareem Ali, number 16, a gadget player, Glenn Balaj, their route artist, number 11, and then Luke Reynolds, their all-world tight end, number 85, who's listed as a vertical threat, but gosh darn it, he can block, he can run, he can break tackles. This is going to be a highlight reel if we don't get a stop on him early and hit him in the backfield or hit him when he gets out. And here is Ethan Grunkemeyer, their pocket passer with goal resistance and dot. Texas State once again has to win outside of the 1-on-1 situation, and Penn State has to process quickly. They have to avoid getting hit in the backfield. Texas State coming out of the field after getting the ball from a 4-0, and LJ Johnson breaking loose for a wide open first down. And Kyrie Williams throws the ball. He hits Jalen Smith outside on the route, and he gets another first down. And Kyrie sees that he likes that linebacker versus wide receiver matchup, so he sees if he can point it out again. Checking, seeing, spotting, hits Jalen Smith yet again for a toe tap grab. And on 2nd and goal, Burrell takes the ball and he gets into the end zone for his 5th touchdown on the season. Craig Burrell says, again, I want that Dope Walk Award one way or another. This backfield, y'all, that we got, damn good. Damn good. With Greg Burrell, as long as he can stay healthy, I think we have ourselves a great 1-2 punch between King and Burrell. And after the Penn State goes over and gets a touchdown, Juan Simmons gets the ball, and it is another first down. Juan Simmons looks to make a statement today and see if he can take that starting role from anyone, whether it's Simpson, Stammy. He wants to get himself onto the field as much as possible. This freshman is not to be taken lightly. He may be a redshirt, but doggone it, he's going to go ahead and make sure that he makes plays out there, y'all, when he's out there. And Burrell takes the ball, works his way, gets a first down. And off of its 1st and 10, let's go ahead and see if we can get this light box to work in our favor. It's a screen pass, and it's Burrell working out wide, and he spins off of the tackle, gets himself a healthy gain of 9 on 1st down. And 3rd and 2, Burrell with the ball, light box, runs, makes a cut, and he gets hit back, but it's a first down. And on the screen play, there goes King next to the 15-yard line to see if he can work his way onto the field yet again. And with that, Kyrie Williams passes for over 500 career completions. 5 wide, Kyrie surveys, throws, hits Juan Simmons for a touchdown. Juan Simmons has developed really nicely over the past season, and he says, I'm putting this work in for everything I'm getting right now. Let's go ahead and see if we can get this blueprint started, y'all. Juan Simmons may be our tight end of the future. As a vertical threat, he will be a key piece moving forward, stretching the field and making sure that safeties aren't able to just line up in the box and keep us in a cover 1 robber or keep us in a 1-high single safety. Grunkemeyer coming onto the field, hands it off to Nolan Ray, who breaks into open field, breaks off a tackle from JJ Casey, and he breaks the tackle from Bug, and he's running down the sideline. 10-5 touchdown. Penn State. Penn State evens up the game 13-all. Number 24 says, I can run too, and I can have opportunity to get that Dope Walker Award winner. This Penn State offensive line was able to wash, and more importantly, Ray was able to make JJ Casey make himself look like a fool in open field. we're going to have ourselves a spy or someone to get over top of that, guys. And with that, Barber sends Kyrie back out there, and he does not convert on the 3rd and long. Punting the ball back. It's 3rd and 6 and 8 on the field. Running, rushing, and throw. It is complete to number 16 on Penn State. And with that, we move into the 2nd quarter. Penn State moves. Brockemeyer, 2nd and 7, throws the ball. Hits his wide receiver, number 11, Balaj. And with that, they get a 1st down. 3rd and 6, it's a screen play. And Palace gets shrugged off by Nolan Ray, who tops out of bounds. It is 4th and 1. And Penn State going for it on a field goal. Kicking, hitting, no crossbars, is right down the middle. For a 4-point lead, on the field. And with that, Coach Barber looks, sees that we have a light box, runs the ball, hands off, it's Burrell, and he breaks a cut, and he makes an open space move, and he makes a spin move that gets tackled near the 40. 1st and 10, Burrell makes a cut and pushes away for a 7-yard gain. Coming out on 3rd and 3, 5 wide, looking over, loves the matchup, and there it is, number 11, DeMarcus Heaney, the freshman, for a 1st down. Looking over and loving the box as it is. Let's go ahead and see if we can get this pop pass open. He does. Juan Simmons for another 1st down. Gets hit by number 10, but move those change. And King, cutting, moving, probing, hits himself for a 6-yard gain. Loving the box, Kyrie looks, surveys, see that we have ourselves a mismatch out wide with these tackles and guards moving, and he throws the ball for a screen pass, and it's King moving towards the 1st down. He gets denied. It's 3rd and 1. King still in the backfield, running up besides Williams. Clock ticking. And here we go. Let's see what Williams does. He hands it off, and King runs through tackles for a touchdown. His 2nd on the season. And with that, Texas State now leads up by 2, 19-17. Tayshawn King showing up for the Texas State Bobcats once again, breaking the tackle in the backfield to make a play. Grockmeyer hands it off to number 25, who pushes himself forward near a 1st down. Grockmeyer hands it off. No, it's a fake, and it's Nolan Ray out of the backfield. Grockmeyer with the clock ticking under 3:35 remaining. Shoots on the RPO, and he hits number 89. And with that, Grockmeyer looks, surveys. Is it a screen? No, it's a pass play, and it is thrown to Nolan Ray once again. He gets tackled by J.J. Casey, and it's a healthy gain of 3. And with that, Quentin Martin runs, and he gets near the 1st down. It's 3rd and 1. Ray back in the backfield, handoff. Can they make a play? They do not stop Ray from getting another 1st down. RPO on the next play. It's Kareem Ali for a 1st down. 1:30 and change remaining. And it's a throw for Kareem Ali again over the middle. Grockmeyer handoff, and it's to Ray, who breaks the tackle and runs near the 5-yard line. With 41 ticks of the clock remaining, there goes Grockmeyer, moving, surveying, reading the pocket, and he hits number 11, Glenn Balaj. And on the 4th and goal with 6 seconds remaining, Penn State takes the lead yet again. It is now 20-19 at the half. Penn State up with over 100 yards rushing on 15 attempts and 1 TD. Texas State leads with 2 TDs off of 12 attempts for 79 yards rushing. These running backs are showing up to play, folks. They're not here to just sit on the bench. They're here to get the work out there. And let's see if these defense can find a way to game plan how they're going to be able to stop this opponent that they have in front of them. And Kyrie Williams comes out on a 3rd and 4. Running out there with motion is Warren. And snap. Warren gets the ball. Can he get the 1st down? He does not. It's 4th and 1. And a 5 wide. Looks to be a dime package. And out wide is Moses Mama. And it is DeMarcus Heaney for a 1st down. Look at that true freshman stepping up. He may look to be another star that is rising out of this. And with that, Williams completes 100 passes this season, moving into year number 2. King in the backfield. Kyrie Williams looks, surveys, hands off. No, it's a fake to Moses Mama, who throws and gets himself near, and he gets a first down. And again, a play fake, and it's Juan Simmons for a healthy gain of 6. King still in the backfield. Tight formation. Let's go ahead and see if we're able to get either the screen or run against this box who looks favorable. And it's a run play with King, and he gets a healthy gain of 2. And on 3rd and 2, King getting the ball, running, probing. He gets a first down, and he gets tackled near the 20-yard line. King get the ball. No, it's a fake. It's RPO, and Juan Simmons near the goal line. He smells the end zone up ahead, and he gets a healthy gain of near 17 yards for a first and goal. And moving forward, are they handing off the rail? No, it's a fake, and he gets hit in the backfield. Negative yardage. There goes Kyrie throwing for Heaney, and he gets near the original line of scrimmage. 3rd and goal. Are we going to be able to cash in on this play? Kyrie searching, surveys. He hits Moses Mama for a near touchdown, but it's 4th and goal. And with that, Penn State looks to review the play to see if it's marked incomplete or if it's a completion. Moses Mama looks to have 1 foot in, and that's all you need in college. So he looks to be near the goal line. And with that, Texas State takes a timeout. They say, you know what? We may have an opportunity to score. We're going to score. With 4 minutes and 30 seconds counting, they look to move the formation strength over to the left side of the field and put Moses Mama moving on the shallow route. He runs, and it's Moses wide open in the end zone. And now they're up 25-20. Texas State with a near touchdown lead. They may come out of here with another W and another touchdown for Moses Mama, the young true freshman. Going for the 2-point conversion. Moses Mama on the shallow, and Simmons behind him, and it's Moses Mama for a 2-point good conversion. Grockemeyer down by 7. Hands off, no, it's a play fake, but he throws it immediately to Ray, who makes a tackle miss, and he forces Patrick Smith to get him down on the ground. And Ray running out of the backfield, he gets knocked for a loss by Zach Chapman and Anthony Powers. And with that, we're under 3:40 and counting in the 3rd quarter. Pressure, none at all. And there goes their tight end for a good small yardage gain to get them back on the chains. 3rd and 9. Grockemeyer surveying, hits his wide receiver, Kareem Ali, yet again over the middle. Grockemeyer handing off to the tight end this time. And he gets a great gain out of the backfield and turning a near negative play or a loss for 1 into a great gain of 3. Grockemeyer looking, surveying. It's a play action. No, it's a screen pass for their tight end, who works his way through tackles and gets a first down. And with that, Penn State puts their foot on the pedal to the metal. They see if they can keep this drive going and keep this formation funky. And with that, it's a play action pass. No, it's a RPO for their tight end. No, for their wide receiver number 11. And with that, they throw yet again. This time it's Quentin Martin for a first down near touchdown. Grockemeyer looking, surveying, and he hits number 85. Yet again, Larry Coons for a touchdown. Running, throwing, it's Burrell for a darn near healthy gain of 6. And with that, we are now going into the 4th quarter. And these running backs are looking great, with Nolan Ray for a darn near whole first down every time he touches the rock on a rush. Craig Burrell shortly behind that with a near 8 yards per carry. Warren on the carry for the diminutive running back. He gets a first down. And with that, let's see if we can ride the hot hand. And it's a screen pass. And there goes Warren for a near first down. It's 2nd and 1. Running into the next play, let's go ahead and see if we're able to hit a wide receiver. It's Moses Mamba across into the outside, and he gets a first down on the shallow cross route. And with that, we move on to the next play on 1st and 10. Handoff, it's Warren. He runs up to the middle, and he gets a healthy gain of 4. keeping the chains moving, momentum rocking. There goes the outside hit. It's Moses Mamba yet again against this corner. He's winning this matchup against a star player out there out wide. And with that, Kyrie throws. It's Warren again, hitting himself back into the middle, seeing if he can make a possible middle exchange. And with that, we look to move into second quarter. And doggone it, Kyrie gets hit for a loss of one. Kyrie Williams looking, surveying, sees that he likes the matchup across the middle, as it's the linebacker against the wide receiver. It's Moses Mamba who drops the ball. And on 4th and 7, Moses Mamba throws, and he does not convert. It's a turnover on downs. Grockmeyer looking to keep this clock going or make a play. It's a pop pass for the tight end who gets hit for a 1-yard gain. Grockmeyer throws. It's Nolan Ray who gets escorted out of bounds for a negative of 1. Grockmeyer looking over the middle. He has a first down to his wide receiver, and the clock and chains keep on moving. Grockmeyer looking, surveying, hits his running back over the middle again. It's Quentin Martin for a near 5-yard gain. Quentin Martin running into the backfield. He runs out. It's a no-gain play. And with that, it's make or break. 4 minutes and 13 seconds remaining. It's a throw easily over to the tight end who gets himself into a first down position. And with that, Grockmeyer looks. He gets sacked by Anthony Powers. The nose tackle says, we're putting an end to that right now. And with that, Grockmeyer says, man, where y'all been at, y'all? Come on, y'all. Anthony Powers looks to be our nose for the future in this rebuild. And he looks to make himself a statement to possibly be a first-round pick. Grockmeyer on 2nd and 16. Motion out of the backfield. It's their tight end moving out wide to the slot. And it's a handoff. And Nolan Ray gets hit in the backfield for a no gain on the play. It's 3rd and 16. Grockmeyer survey. Ray motion hits out wide. It's an over the middle pass, and Cugans comes up with the pass play and darn near comes up short. Kyrie Williams surveys, looks. It's Moses Mamba again, makes a move, cuts, makes 49, missing the open field. And with that, we have Warren in the backfield. He motions out wide. Is it going to be a screen play? It's near the 2-minute warning. Kyrie looks, throws, works his way over, and it's Jalen Smith for a 7-yard gain. And with that, the crowd is going out wide. And over the middle, it's Moses Mamba. He gets hit for a negative yard. Is he able to get the first down? 2-minute warning. It's a first down. And with that, it's 3rd and 2. And now it is 4th and 3 after losing a yard on the previous pass play. And looking over the middle, he finds Moses Mamba for a first down and more. Running pass and making it to the 28-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Talk, tick, tock. Burrell running. Gets himself stood up, and he gets a healthy gain of 6. And with that, Texas State runs the ball. It is timeout time for Penn State. 3rd and 2. Throwing out wide. It's Juan Simmons again for another first down. Tick tock. Clock is going, y'all. And with that, Greg Burrell holds the ball, runs, and he gets near the first down. It's 2nd and 2 with possible first down yardage available if they're able to cross that 2-yard line. Clock going. Tick tock. Penn State has no more timeouts to stop the clock. And with that, Greg Burrell runs the ball, and he gets hit for a loss of 1. Texas State takes the timeout, and they run the ball, and they get a touchdown. With less than a minute remaining, Texas State now takes the lead 33-27. Greg Burrell making a statement, y'all. This season, he wants to stay on the field for as long as possible. He wants no reserve reps. He wants all the reps. He wants all the smoke. And with that, he crosses the 80-yard mark on 13 rushes. Extra point pending. Let's go ahead and see if we're able to make it. And we do. Straight down the crossbar, straight down the middle. Texas State up 34-27. Grockmeyer coming out with 20 seconds remaining on the clock. Surveys, looks, throws the ball, and it's incomplete. Grockmeyer with 17 ticks of the clock remaining. Grockmeyer surveys, looks, sees if he can make a play down the middle. He does not, and he runs the ball. Slides with no timeouts remaining. Can they get another playoff? Can they spike the ball? It's 3rd and 3. Grockmeyer looking, 2, 1, gets the ball off. Are they able to make a miracle out of this though? And he gets sacked by Zach Chapman, the star defensive end, to close out this game. And with that, Texas State walks out against Penn State in Happy Valley and wins yet again. With over 250 yards in the air, Texas State walks out against the Nittany Lions and wins another away game. This team is rounding into form pretty smart and pretty strongly for the first quarter of the season. I think the sprint has ended and the arrival of this team is now permanent. This team is here. And with that, let's go ahead and see if we can check out the top 25 rankings of this season so far. And Clemson leads the pack. Alabama comes behind them. And representing the Big Ten is Oregon and Ohio State, followed by Florida. Miami representing the ACC yet again. Ole Miss ranking out the top 10 of the SEC. Notre Dame is also a part of the Big Ten this year. So Pittsburgh, Texas State round out the top 10, followed by Indiana, Texas A&M, Georgia, and UCLA. North Carolina, Missouri, Mississippi State, Tennessee, BYU, South Carolina, and Baylor round out our top 21, followed shortly by Texas Tech, SMU, Auburn, LSU to round out our top 25. Only people that have lost so far are BYU to Texas Tech, Georgia, and unfortunately Mississippi State earlier in the season on week 1. Oklahoma is able to stun SMU in the Pac-12 and give them a 45-7 beatdown. Goodness gracious, what in the world happened to SMU? And with that, we have our conference leaders with Washington leading the pack 1-1 and Texas State rounding out with 3-0. SMU losing their game against Oklahoma hits them heavy. Unfortunately, they gave up a lot of points. And UCLA, even though they're able to force a lot of points, just has not played their week 3 game and had no week 0 scheduled game at this time. Although they're able to force the most points, they themselves do not have another game on the schedule. So let's go ahead and see what happens towards the middle part of the season after 3 more games. And with that, I do want to acknowledge y'all. I have been seeing within the discussion that we do have people asking the original Pac-12 to be brought in. And I thought this would be a great way to blend in both the original and the new. And Julian Lewis leads the Heisman voting with Bryce Underwood transferring to Clemson as a junior now. Jordan Napier rounding out the form of the Oregon Ducks. And Malik and Mike Gallimore as a wide receiver for Bryce Underwood. And Austin Carlisle, a quarterback for Texas. Kyrie Williams is thrown for over 900 yards and 6 touchdowns this season with no interceptions. And let's go ahead and see who else is the national leaders. And at this time, we have a healthy Julian Lewis able to occupy the top role for Dante Moore and Devin Dampier at Oregon, followed by Leo Hennon and Tramel Jones. Kenyon Merchant, Anthony Varner at Pitt, Malachi Nelson at Notre Dame now. Goodness gracious, he's been just about everywhere. Ryan Wivers at Fresno State, Zane Flores at Oklahoma State, and Kyrie Williams are one and only with Malik Washington at Maryland. With those that are able to throw over 850 yards passing in 3 games or 2 games at this point. And with this, we are rounding out to the national runners. And rushing leader right now is Quentin Joyner of Texas Tech, Braylon Russell of North Carolina, Joe Jackson of Iowa State, Xavier Robinson, who we faced early at OU, Harlan Berry at Tulane, Leo Polasny at Washington State, and Cordell Jordan at Hawaii, Rashawn Sanford II at Houston, Malcolm Eason at Arizona, Jordan Levitt at UAB, and Trey Cornist at Louisville, Kevin Riley, Oregon, Jewels Golf, Pittsburgh, Carson Cox, UCLA, Sione Maui, BYU, Antonio Rockwell, Vanderbilt, and Zamir Smith, Virginia Tech, to round out our darn near top 25. And checking out the receiving leaders for this season, we have the Heisman Trophy candidate Jordan Napier out of Oregon, Emeka Nandi out of Georgia Southern, Zion Kearney out of Oklahoma, Matrell Lopez out of Oklahoma State, Aiden Williams out of Mississippi State, Terry Bussey, Texas A&M, Jamian Little, Notre Dame, Jaron Wheaton, North Texas, Emmett Rashid, Memphis, Morgan Moffitt, Florida State, Peter Gonzalez, and Braden Trimble, Shea Nwaku, David Wells, Michael Tees, Texas Tech, Mike Gallimore, Clemson, and Eddie Fruoff, Oregon State. And with that, let's check our defensive leaders in tackles, interceptions, and sacks. And leading the tackles is Wyoming. And tackles for loss is Hayden Lowe, Michael Gardner, Elijah Bode, Newbie, Amari Williams, Jaden Cofield, Aiden Stevens, Jordan Ross, Jared Smith, Ty Lee, UCLA, Anthony Bynum, Louisville, Terrence Green, Oregon, and Edwin Spillman, Evan Thomas. And to round out, let's go ahead and check out our sack leaders moving into this season. So far with 3 games, we have a ton of people getting closer to that 4.0 and that 4.5 scale than we had the previous season. And it looks to be a lot of parity. A lot of people aren't on the same team. It looks to be that we have either one and done on each team, or we just have the same old playmakers coming out of there. Looks like these defensive coordinators are cranking out a lot of W's for everybody moving into this season. Before, it was really hard to find people with anything over 3 sacks last year. Looks to be that people are getting over that. And moving into the interception category, a lot of people are getting their hands on the football, it seems like. Seems like a lot of people in the Pac-12 as well. Doggone it, this league and team and conference has gone a lot better than I thought it has. We're going to have to watch out for these playmakers out there, y'all. And everybody that we're looking to schedule, or Cormani McClain still in school. Goodness gracious, what in the world? He's at Florida State now? You see something new every time. And with that, y'all, it was awesome spending time with y'all. I hope y'all have a great day and night. And from here, I hope to see y'all soon. Like, comment, subscribe. Hope to catch y'all on the next episode, y'all. Have a good one. Peace.